Have you ever wondered, why are there people who remain healthy, cheerful, and mentally sharp even into their 90s, or even reaching 100 years old? Every morning, they leisurely take walks, sip tea, and happily chat with their children and grandchildren, as if time has never touched them. If you are also stepping into your 60s and beyond, perhaps at times you quietly wish, if only I could maintain such resilience and inner peace. Then today, allow me to share with you the small secrets hidden within their daily meals. The very people who have lived through the turn of centuries. Not luxurious delicacies, not expensive modern technologies. Sometimes it is simply a few soft pieces of tofu in a warm bowl of soup, a few slices of tenderly steamed fish, or a cup of light tea in the early morning. Simple dishes, yet they embody the sophistication of an entire philosophy of healthy living. As we pass the age of 60, our bodies are no longer like they were in our 20s. Metabolism slows down, digestion weakens, joints creak with every turn. At that point, each meal is no longer just to fill the stomach. It becomes an opportunity to nourish every cell, protect the heart, preserve memory, and bring light to the eyes with each new dawn. But don't worry too much, for nature still generously offers us many kinds of foods that can gently accompany us through aging. All we need is to choose wisely, know how to combine them, and listen to our own bodies. Today, I will walk you through 7 simple, familiar dishes that hold the secret to sustainable wellness, which people who live past 100 have maintained throughout their lives. Especially the last dish on this list will surprise you with its familiarity and its miraculous effectiveness. If you too are on the journey of preserving your health in your golden years, please leave the number 1 in the comments section so I know you are still with me. And don't forget to click subscribe so we can continue walking together in the upcoming healing journeys with Senior Compass. 1. Tofu. A small dish with great benefits for the elderly. Have you ever finished a meal yet still felt a sense of imbalance inside? As if your body was yearning for something light, gentle, and yet more nourishing. Tofu is exactly such a food. Small, soft, but containing within it a wellspring of healthy vitality for seniors. In Japan, Korea, and many longevity regions around the Mediterranean, tofu appears almost daily on their meal tables. What makes tofu especially beneficial for people over 60 is its high-quality plant-based protein, which is very easy to digest. As we age, the digestive system becomes more sensitive, and many can no longer tolerate animal proteins as well as before. At this point, the soybean protein in tofu becomes a perfect choice, supplying essential nutrients for muscles without putting strain on the liver and kidneys. Here's an interesting fact. Many studies have shown that regular tofu consumption helps slow cognitive decline in the elderly. Isoflavones, valuable compounds found in soy, possess antioxidant properties, protect the small blood vessels in the brain, and help maintain long-lasting mental clarity. Think back, after a light tofu soup, your body feels lighter, your stomach unbloated, and your sleep deeper and more restful. That's no coincidence. Tofu is also rich in calcium, helping to maintain strong bone density, a concern for all of us as we grow older. Caring for old age doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes, just a hot bowl of tofu soup, with a few scallions, some seaweed, or a few drops of fragrant sesame oil is enough for a happy, fulfilling meal. And if you think tofu is already the perfect choice, then the next dish will offer even more subtle yet powerful benefits for your body. 2. Salmon. Liquid gold for the heart and brain. Have you ever felt your heart suddenly racing, your memory becoming less focused, or forgetting things more often than before? These are the body's quiet signals as the years start to accumulate. Salmon. Tassie, a fatty fish rich in omega-3, has long been regarded as a wonderful, natural medicine for cardiovascular and brain health in the elderly. In many high-longevity regions such as Okinawa, Japan, Northern Europe, or Alaska, salmon frequently appears on family dining tables. What makes salmon so precious is its abundant supply of omega-3 fatty acids, which our bodies cannot produce on their own. Omega-3 helps lower bad cholesterol, control blood pressure, and keep blood vessel walls supple, thus preventing strokes and heart attacks, which are common risks after the age of 60. A small but fascinating fact that many may not know: omega-3 in salmon also helps reduce inflammation and soothes joint pains that often trouble us in old age. Moreover, omega-3 enhances neural transmission, supporting long-term memory retention and clear thinking. Perhaps that's why people who live past 100 often remain sharp, still joyfully chatting with their grandchildren, still recalling distant stories as if they happened just yesterday. Just 2 to 3 meals of steamed, lightly grilled, or simply prepared salmon with vegetables each week can quietly yet powerfully nourish your health. No need for elaborate seasoning, no frying, just preserving the pure taste of nature is enough. And once you have experienced the purity of salmon, the next dish will help you nurture your joints, the part of the body that bears the most fatigue after 60. 3. Seaweed. Nourishing joints and stabilizing blood pressure. Have you ever found yourself standing up more slowly, each step feeling heavier than before? The crackling sounds in your knees, the nagging back and hip aches may seem minor, but they repeat day after day. Seaweed, a gift from the ocean, is one of the silent secrets that help the elderly in Japan and Korea maintain healthy joints and stable blood pressure. Few people realize that seaweed contains a very high amount of calcium, which is more easily absorbed than some common dairy sources. Besides calcium, seaweed is also rich in magnesium, potassium, iodine, and various B vitamins. These micronutrients strengthen bones, stabilize heart rhythm, support thyroid function, and maintain the body's natural energy balance. Another fascinating fact: the compound fucoidan found in seaweed has been widely researched for its strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, helping to slow cellular aging. For seniors, this means better cancer prevention and enhanced natural immunity. You might try a hot bowl of seaweed soup for breakfast, or enjoy seaweed rolls with light rice balls. The refreshing, easy-to-digest feeling after each meal will leave you feeling as though your body has been gently refreshed from within. Once your joints are cared for and your blood pressure stabilized, the next dish will continue healing your immune system, the silent fortress that protects seniors' health every single day. 4. Green tea. The essence of calm for blood vessels and the mind. Have you ever felt a sense of ease when sipping a cup of green tea early in the morning? The faint fragrance, the gentle bitterness on the tip of the tongue seem to wash away trivial worries, leaving behind serenity in the mind. It is no coincidence that people living long lives in Japan, China, or the Mediterranean regions have the habit of drinking green tea daily. Green tea, though simple, serves as a natural anti-aging remedy, nourishing vascular health and protecting cognitive function in old age. The secret lies in its polyphenols, especially EGCG, a powerful antioxidant found in young tea leaves. EGCG neutralizes free radicals, reduces chronic inflammation, a key factor behind many conditions affecting seniors, such as diabetes, Alzheimer's, or stroke. One little-known fact: regular green tea consumption helps maintain gentle alertness without the jitteriness of coffee, thanks to the balancing effect of theanine on the nervous system. Many elderly who live long lives start their day with a warm cup of green tea, like a peaceful, unhurried ritual. In addition, green tea supports weight control and stabilizes blood sugar. Constant concerns after the age of 60. Just 2 to 3 small cups a day create a soft yet enduring shield for your health. Let each morning cup of green tea be a quiet companion, tuning in to the rhythm of aging and keeping the mind bright each day. And if you think only tea can offer purification, the next food, seemingly familiar, holds a miraculous source of recovery for aging joints. 5. Sweet potatoes. Purifying the body, protecting gut health. Have you ever experienced days of bloating, indigestion, or prolonged constipation despite eating quite well? These are the quiet signals of a fatigued digestive system. A common reality after 60 hours. Sweet potatoes, simple and rustic, are a natural miracle medicine favored by many who live long lives for their ability to nourish gut health and prevent chronic constipation. In longevity zones such as Okinawa, Japan, the elderly consume sweet potatoes almost daily, gently incorporated into their light meals. What sets sweet potatoes apart is their abundant soluble fiber content. This fiber softens stools, promotes gentle bowel movements without cramping, and helps prevent constipation, which can indirectly cause hemorrhoids, abdominal pain, and appetite loss in seniors. Another fascinating fact: sweet potatoes are rich in natural vitamin A in the form of beta-carotene, helping to nourish bright, healthy eyes and prevent macular degeneration, a condition common after 60. Beyond that, sweet potatoes also help stabilize blood sugar thanks to their low glycemic index, GI, assisting those with diabetes in better managing blood glucose levels. Try eating one small boiled sweet potato each day, either for breakfast or as a light snack. The light, refreshing feeling after just a few days may surprise you. Once digestion is stable, it's time to care for the body's final fortress of longevity, the resilient immune system. Exactly what the next food brings. 6. Walnuts. Supporting immunity and quietly reducing inflammation. Have you ever noticed that as you age, even a minor cold tends to linger much longer than before? That's because the immune system becomes less flexible and more vulnerable. After 60, walnuts, nature's little gems, are a wonderful gift for the immune system and chronic inflammation in seniors. In many longevity studies, walnuts are seen as a secret weapon that helps immune cells function in better balance. The most precious component of walnuts lies in their plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, along with polyphenols and vitamin E, a trio of nutrients that help neutralize chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is the root cause of premature aging, cardiovascular disease, cancer, and dementia, conditions that elderly people often face. Another interesting fact: walnuts contain natural melatonin, which helps regulate sleep, allowing seniors to enjoy deeper, more restorative rest. And when sleep improves, the immune system also regenerates more fully each night. Just 3 to 5 walnuts a day, taken after breakfast or before bedtime, offer your body a gentle, enduring dose of nourishment. You don't need much, only consistency. Because healing within the aging body always requires gentle patience. And finally, the food that closes today's journey, the simplest of all, is also what helps balance hormones, stabilize blood pressure, and gently support heart rhythm. Every day. 7. Yogurt. Balancing gut microbiota, supporting whole body health. Have you ever experienced days when your stomach felt uneasy, bloated, or gassy despite not eating too much? That is the silent voice of your gut microbiome, which controls much of your overall health, especially after 60. Yogurt, the simple, familiar breakfast companion for millions who live long lives, is a gentle friend that helps restore balance to that precious gut ecosystem. The secret lies in the abundance of probiotics found in properly fermented yogurt. As we age, the diversity of beneficial gut bacteria gradually declines, weakening immunity, reducing nutrient absorption, and allowing chronic inflammation to quietly emerge. Yogurt helps replenish natural probiotics, restoring the gut's ecosystem and promoting smoother digestion with every meal. An interesting fact: Over 70% of the body's immune cells reside in the gut. Thus, when the gut microbiome is healthy, the immune system functions more effectively, helping prevent many chronic diseases common in seniors such as type 2 diabetes, arthritis, depression, and dyslipidemia. Moreover, yogurt is a readily absorbable source of calcium, helping to prevent osteoporosis, a quiet concern for many as they cross the age of 60. Just 1 to 2 small servings of low-sugar yogurt each day, taken in the morning or after lunch, bring countless gentle benefits to your body. One could say that within the humble simplicity of yogurt lies an entire philosophy of sustainable longevity. Nourish from the root, care from within, heal naturally. And so today, we have journeyed together through 7 simple dishes, each holding quiet secrets for sustainable longevity. From the soft tenderness of tofu, the omega-3 richness of salmon, the refreshing purity of seaweed, to the calming cup of green tea each morning. None of them are extravagant or luxurious, yet they silently nurture a strong heart, a sharp mind, and resilient joints through the passing years. Because after the age of 60, health is no longer a race against time. It becomes a leisurely, gentle journey where every meal becomes a moment of healing oneself. If we grow careless, small imbalances such as high blood pressure, atherosclerosis, arthritis, or cognitive decline may quietly seep into every corner of our body. But when we learn to love ourselves through small, simple acts each day, health too will gently return, like the breeze of an early morning. Therefore, you don't need to change everything in one day. Try starting with a small boiled sweet potato at breakfast, a few slices of steamed salmon for lunch, or a light cup of yogurt in the evening. Because at any moment you can choose to begin. Age is never a limit to embracing better things in life. You deserve to live more clearly, more lightly, and more completely fulfilled each day. For every silver strand of hair, every wrinkle by your eyes is proof of the resilient journey you have walked through. And so, taking care of your health today is also how you show love to yourself for the years ahead. With just a little more patience, a little more attention each day, miracles will gradually blossom within your very body. If today you feel this video has quietly accompanied you on your journey through aging, please click subscribe. That will allow us to continue meeting again, sharing more healing stories together. And dear friend, among all the foods we've discussed today, which one feels the most familiar for you to start with? Please share your thoughts by leaving a comment below. I always look forward to hearing your story. Finally, always remember, beauty does not lie in age, but in how we gently care for ourselves every single day.